cannot perform.
That's a little.
Yes, he had an accident, and we've been waiting. We've been to everywhere, and there's no solution. I've been keeping myself, but I'm a woman.
Yep, that's me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's your favorite boy, Carlo Pikin, aka Ogarolan, aka the King of Settlement. All right, guys, so I'm here with my own brother,
Don Valley.
Don Valley, and we are here. If you check in the middle, you see mom in the house. And so, mom, what's your name?
My name is Mrs. Beatrice Oko.
Okay, so Mrs. Beatrice is here with us. Okay, before I proceed, let me give the mic to my brother to say a few things before we begin.
All right, thank you very much. Good morning, wherever place you're watching from. Good afternoon, good evening. Now, this is like an update, a follow-up of what happened, previously. Now, we had, a young lady who came here, Joy, who basically came to report the mother to us based on what the mother has been doing. The mother, according to what she said, for those of you watching, she said her mother has been living a very life, when the father was alive, the woman jumped from one bed to sleep with different men, and the man died. She couldn't even pay respect to the father, still bringing men to the house. So one of these days she got angry, confronted the mother, that why are you doing all of this, that. The mother got angry and threw her out of the house. Her life has been messed up, a lot of things she went through, even men had to himself on her, you know what I mean? So she is bringing this case to us because there's a man currently who is ready to marry her, and the mother is making it difficult, like very difficult. Nobody takes the bride price. I am your mother, the only surviving parents you have. Everything must come to me, and the girl say, over her body, you didn't play any role for me, you didn't do anything, you threw me out. I want you to take me to my kinsmen since I've never met them in my life. The woman said, nobody. I am the family, I am the father, I am the mother you have. Everything that will be paid on your head, I will take. And she said, never. She has heard and watched some of the things and the cases we've handled so far. That's why she brought it to us. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have the mother, the most talked about mother right here. We don't conclude because we've heard one part. Let's hear from the mother of Joy, of course, Mrs. Beatrice. She's right here. Good morning to you.
Good morning, and I am still saying it, and I am standing on it. Never. I'm both the father and the mother. I'm going to take all the bride price. Only me, no kinsman anywhere.
All right, ma. Before we've heard you. Okay, we have a couple of questions to ask you. Your daughter made some accusation, reasons why she was pushed out of the house, and a lot of things went wrong, and something before she lost her dad, a lot of things has been happening which led to reasons why she was pushed out of the house. One of those things are you bringing different men to the house. Ma, can you brief us what actually happened and how you actually behaved?
No, let's know.
Is she wrong? Let's know. Yes.
What she said, is it true?
Is it true?
We should consider it as mere rumor.
Different men to where? Do you even know what Beatrice has gone through? Do you know? You won't understand. I'm telling you, different men. How? I only had a boyfriend. I waited for good 15 years. Can't you see I have only one child? My husband cannot perform.
That's a little.
Yes, he had an accident, and we've been waiting. We've been to everywhere, and there's no solution. I've been keeping myself, but I'm a woman. I need to enjoy life. I need to enjoy myself.
All right, ma. It's quite a pity to have heard this. Your husband had an accident, and it actually cost him his performance as a man. He couldn't actually go ahead and do, and his count actually was actually affected. But does that actually take you into jumping from one man to the other?
I never did that.
Okay.
I never jumped from one man to another. I only had a boyfriend.
Your boyfriend, was your husband in support of it? Like, because from what she said, he said that's one of the things that killed your father. Even after that, she knows that your father was struggling, but one of the things that killed him faster was because of how you bring men. That there's a day your father.
That is
your-
not true.
The man caught you
It's
red-handed.
not true. My husband had an accident and he has been sick. I have tried myself. I have tried my best as a wife, as a mother. Can't you get it?
So when he was alive, has he never? You want to tell me that he has your husband has never caught you red-handed with any man? Just tell us, true or false?
Caught me?
Because she insisted that one of the things that man was because the man caught you red-handed with a man on your matrimonial bed, and he fell down, he collapsed, and they rushed him to the hospital. A few days later, he passed out.
Well, if she says so, just once.
But here you are saying you never did that. So where is it?
I said just once.
When I take it easy. We're not
Your
calling-
husband was still alive then.
No, he said when the man was alive.
Yeah.
One of the things that killed the man was when the man caught them.
My husband was sick.
He was still alive.
That's why he was-
A
when
sick
he was
person
alive.
is
Yes,
still alive.
yes.
Well, has he caught you red-handed with the man? You said just once. Mother, you're confusing us. I just want to see. I'm not trying to cite your daughter. I don't have any right to because I was not there. What she said was just a claim. So we're here to verify.
And I am trying to say my own side of the story.
Now, you've said your side of the story, but I'm asking, has there been any time the sick man, before he died, of blessed memory, has there been any time he caught you red-handed with another man?
Not really. I think it was just once. And not just once.
Now, what is the meaning of not really? I think it was just once. Did he or did he not?
He did. I said just once.
Fine. That is exactly what we want to get. According to what your daughter said, that when he saw that, he passed out, he fainted, and they rushed him to the hospital.
He was sick. I just told you that.
But did he faint? Was he the reason, the cause of his death? Because when he was sick, he was actually managing, and barely they believe, okay, one day he will get himself, until that shock that took his life.
I don't know.
Madam, you're complicating matters and you're not helping us. But here is what I want to say, Oga Roland. Sorry, I know you want to comment. Let's come to your daughter right now. After everything has happened, based on the Igbo tradition, your husband is an Igbo man, right? And your daughter said you never mourned your husband. Like, few days after your husband died, it was just like a festival for you, a moment of joy for you, like a time you have always wanted or waited for.
That's not true because I have to go to the office. I have to work. I have to put food on the table.
Yeah, but the men, they keep coming. The men, they keep coming.
I have just one or two.
But you said
Okay,
one before. Mama,
Okay,
so
you have just one or two boyfriends.
Mama, you said one before, but now you're putting two.
But presently one.
One.
God. It's all right. I am not judging you. Get my point? I don't have the right to. I don't have the right to actually tell you left or right. But
if you do.
now, here is your daughter. Of course, your daughter wasn't impressed or comfortable with such life, and she confronted you. You guys had a banter. At her early age, she said, I am not concluding, that you threw her out of the house. Can you tell us what happened?
Let me tell you, Joy is not serious. Do you know what I have been through? You won't understand. Do you think it is easy to be a mother? I felt Joy thought that she knows it all. That cake's just too rude. She's too rude. She doesn't have any respect for me. I gave birth to Joy. I'm telling you. But she talks to me anyhow. She doesn't have any respect for me. And I asked her to leave the house. What else do you want me to do?
Leave the house.
Yes.
Your only daughter.
Let her go and learn.
Your only daughter.
Learn with who?
Mama, they were talking about your husband who died not too long, and your only surviving daughter. Like you said, she's rude, she's disrespectful. But don't you think there are other punishments you would have given to her rather than pushing her outside? Because she said a lot of things. Your daughter said she was by different men. Your daughter said she has been, that she went through tough times in the street.
That's not true.
How
I
did
don't
you know?
believe it.
You were not there. She said,
She will have come back home now.
did you
But
look for
but
her?
you chased her out of the
No.
house.
Did you look for her? What effort did you make in bringing her back home?
I did.
How did you do it?
I asked people in the neighborhood, and I don't know.
Madam, you said she's your biological daughter. I'm sorry to say,
Look at me very well now. Can't you see?
she said she's your biological daughter, but I think no matter how pained a mother or a father can actually be over the child, there should always be a remorse. Let's say you were angry and you did that. There should be this remorse of my daughter, my only child.
She's still my daughter.
Your daughter?
Yes. Yes. She is.
Why did you say it's a lie when she told you she went through a lot of things in the hands of men? Of
Because she will have come back home.
When you're not giving her the home. Home is a place of peace. Home is a place of rest. When you're not making the place look
Because
good for her.
she wasn't ready.
Because she didn't concord to what you're doing. If you wanted to marry another man, why don't you discuss with her and tell her, I can't stay without your father, I need to settle
That's
down.
why I said Joy is too rude. She's just too rude.
Did you discuss?
She doesn't have any respect for me as a mother.
So, madam, I have a few questions to ask you.
Okay.
So when Joy finally came with, I believe Joy came to you with her fiancé, right?
Yes.
Okay. Why did
And I am happy for her.
You're happy for her.
Yes.
Now, you as a mother, you can't just sit down and take what rightfully belongs to the kingsmen for yourself. Start eating.
Who
them
are the
alone.
kingsmen? Kingsmen from where to where now? Kingsmen from where? From where to where?
People that married you.
Married who?
Yes. Kingsmen are people that married you.
Where were they when I was suffering?
It's not about,
When I was taking care of my daughter? Where were they?
It's okay, man. I'm actually, I understand. I might not actually come in between, but at the same time, I just wanted to clarify us. Because I'm seeing a lot of controversies here and I'm getting more confused. All right? Your daughter laid a huge accusation on you, and hearing from you, are you saying that you want to take all of the bride price, everything on your daughter's side? Because it has never happened before. At least I know so much, to an extent, about the culture of the country, especially Nigeria. So how possible is it for you to stand in and take everything?
Just watch. You will answer that question yourself. I will take everything. Yes, everything.
Madam, you love your daughter,
Well-
right? I want to know if you love that.
Yes.
How do you define love, madam? Your only child. Love is sacrifice.
Yes, I have sacrificed for Joy.
Love is understanding.
Yes, I understood him. Very well.
And love is friendship.
Yes, I love my daughter.
All of this is you're saying, from what that gets sounded and how you were even talking, because I know from my psychological view, or based on what you're
Let
saying.
me tell you, a mother will always be a mother.
Did you look for your daughter?
You will not
Why
understand.
would you chase your daughter out of the house, no matter what? Are there no better ways to actually handle it? Like throw a daughter out of...
I looked for her. I did. I am not lying.
but you shouldn't have even done it in the first place.
When she came back, she said you were not happy. Like you were not surprised.
You saw her, you were not excited.
You were not like, my
No,
daughter.
your lost child.
You just went here. Why are you here?
No, deep down, you know I don't want her to know. But within me,
Mother, there's some excitement you don't hide. Come on, somebody you've been looking. We're not children, madam. Now look at me now. I'm not a kid. You don't try to remarry me. I'm not a child. When you've looked, I have a daughter, and I know how much I love my daughter. okay, and one or two happened, and I no longer see my daughter. Do you know what it means to look for someone you love? You jump from this police station, you pay so and so, you do this, you do that, and after a long while, because your daughter is grown now, looking all beautiful, ready to settle down, and you saw this lady, there was, two things would have happened. Making peace with her, like asking for forgiveness, that is the devil's work, this, that, this. My daughter, I'm happy to see you. In fact, it's something worth celebrating, throwing party, calling people to come and eat.
Okay, I am telling you, I am happy to see my daughter.
No, you don't tell me you're happy. She owns all of those things. She owns the explanation, she owns the love and all of those things. Mama, we are in this case, and I guess you might not know us. We are not biased. We don't compromise. We don't paint things the way it is. We look at it categorically and we call it what it is.
Yes, because I know you people have a mother too.
Definitely.
Uh-huh.
Yes. And no matter what, I believe there are some things my mom can actually do. Because if she does, I will confront her.
Okay.
All right.
I have heard you.
All right, ma. A quick question.
Okay.
Were you legally married by Joy's father?
Yes.
And bride price were given to your own family, right?
Please, I just want
Some rights were given to your own family, right?
I don't understand.
And your father, your mom, they ate it, they accepted it. And your kings from your back, they accepted it and they
handed you over to your husband.
My parents accepted it.
Okay. Now, don't you think that you giving Joy out, taking everything?
I am Joy's parents, both the father and the mother.
Madam, I think we don't need to escalate this. We've heard from you. That is exactly what we...
And that is what I want, because it's my family.
We've heard from you. We're not coming in between your family. Rather, we are, as you see, I can't say your daughter. My intention, that girl, from the way she sounded the last time, that girl looks pained. That girl looks pained. Someone who has been through a lot. Someone who has been shattered. That girl needs to be hugged. That girl needs to draw closer.
Okay.
Mother, is it too much?
Just show her some love.
Is it too much?
Let her meet her family.
I have heard you.
All right, Oga Roland, I think we've done one thing we ought to do. Our family are actually watching and they say we need to have, they say confrontation is best when two people who are involved are together, right? I think we need to have your daughter here and have you sit and let's get to hear from both sides. Because most of the things I say here looks like it's an accusation. So I want you to look into the eyes of your daughter when the time comes and repeat some of these things you said in her presence. Yes. Because all of the things you're saying is against what she said. She said a lot of things and you are saying something different. So our intention is to see how we can bring you guys together and make life beautiful. Let there be peace again in the home. Let what has happened be bygone.
I have peace, so maybe you don't know. And I am a peaceful woman.
All right, I think we'll have to pause for now. Let's have a time where we invite Joy and also have you on ground. And let's get to see and hear more about this. Maybe the peace we are looking for might be settled when you guys see yourself, because I can't wait. What do you think of Roland?
I think that's the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
It's okay. All right, guys. For those of you who've watched and you've seen how we have come to the end of this particular one. I'll be keeping you updated. Don't go anywhere. I love you guys. Bye.